Hi, this is Carrie Coleman, day 6 of my OPTAVIA Habits of Health meal plan, and today has been a really good day. I started reading this book of Habits of Health, and I really recommend that you start doing that a little bit. I mean, I'm not very far, but already I've gotten so much information of what was going on with my body before I started doing this. You know, I was having breakfast and my sugar and my insulin would be spiking up and then coming back down, and I would have lunch, it would go back up and back down, and after lunch I wanted coffee or a candy bar, it would spike back up and down. After work, cocktails up and down. So with these little fuelings throughout the day, my insulin and blood sugar are staying level, so I'm not having those spikes. So my body is actually using up the fat I have stored instead of using the sugar I was eating for energy. And today I can feel that I've gotten over the hump. I feel today, I can tell the difference today, and I'm really excited about it. I put on a pair of jeans. I can tell by even looking at myself. I can see the slimmer me underneath there. And I put on a pair of jeans that I'm going to do some painting in that I couldn't wear for a long time, and they went on today, so I was very excited about that. So I'm going to get some work done around here. And this morning I made my first waffle. So I used the chocolate chip pancake mix to make a waffle, and it was okay. It wasn't great like everybody's been raving, that I was really expecting a lot more, but I have to say when I did bite into the little chocolate chips, that was good. And I had my iced coffee this morning with a little bit of stevia in it. And I don't care for that aftertaste from that, so I dumped that out and just drank straight iced coffee. I'm having a harder time juggling the amount of condiments I'm allowed to have. For instance, I sprayed the waffle pan this morning with Pam, and that counts as a condiment. The 2 tablespoons of egg beaters, that's a condiment. Already I've used 2 out of the 3 that I can have for the entire day. And today's my husband's birthday, so I've made a cake from scratch, thank you very much, and didn't even take one bit of tasting from the spoon or the blenders, or even when I made the frosting. It's sitting over there all finished, and I didn't even take one lick. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And I really didn't have a hard time not doing it, to tell you the truth. It's such a habit to cook something like that and, you know, lick your finger before you wash your hands, but I really made a conscious effort not to do that. And so I feel like I'm on a roll. Again, back to the condiments. That seems to be where my biggest obstacles are, because tonight I'm going to do a little surf and turf. I'm going to have a little bit of steak and a little bit of shrimp with the potatoes on the side. But I've already used 2 of my condiments, or maybe just 1.5. And I know later when he's eating that chocolate cake with vanilla buttercream icing, I'm going to have a whoopie pie. So that Cool Whip is going to be my 3rd condiment. So I've got to get through dinner somehow not using any of the condiments. So I have to figure that out. So I'm going to do the steak and shrimp. I'm going to have some broccoli on the side. And maybe some, I'm going to do the mashed potatoes that comes in the package, so I'll have that. I'm not quite sure about the condiment. I think, you know, I don't know how to cook it without using something, so I'm gonna have to really, that means I can't use any flavorings when I make the shrimp either, so that's gonna be a little bit of a juggle. I'll have to think about that more often, like if I'm gonna have the waffle in the morning, I really think it's a benefit to sit down and write your menu out for the day so you know ahead of time where you're going to be using those. And I thought I had it all figured out today, so I got to juggle that. Let's see, the chocolate mint bar. Let me tell you something. Put that thing in the freezer. If you like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, that's the bomb there. That's frozen. I had that last night, and it was really good. Really, really good. This morning with my coffee, I at first did some iced coffee with 1/3 of a packet of stevia, but again, that's a condiment, so I really didn't like that flavor, so I dumped that out, and I just did plain black iced coffee. I am a big sweet coffee kind of gal, so I didn't care for that, but quite honestly, it sat there on the counter, and when I started my day, I just ended up grabbing it and drinking it, and I drank the entire thing before I even knew it, and I was like, actually that was pretty good. So I think it might be over the hump with the coffee as well. I'm really, really excited about that. I'm not seeing a difference in sleep. They say that that's something that should be coming along. Maybe that's coming. I hope it's coming. I'm falling asleep easily. Oh, actually, I'm not. I'm tossing and turning a little bit. Once I fall asleep, I'm pretty good, but I do end up waking up and tossing and turning and going back to sleep. So I'm hoping that's going to fix itself. And last night, I made my husband, let's see, I made him a cheesesteak with sauteed onions and cheese and tater tots. Let me tell you, woo, that was a hard one. I just to pick up one of those little crispy tater tots and pop that in. I think I just drooled a little bit talking about it. But that was hard. But I did it. I didn't eat any. I had, what did I have? I had my chicken avocado salad, which was good. It's got avocado and cilantro, and you use yogurt and lime juice, and that's really good, but it was a little bland. So I know that for a snack throughout the day, you're allowed to have 3 pickle spears. So I cut up 1 or 2 of those pickle spears and put that in there and mix that in with the chicken avocado salad, and it was great. And a little bit of lettuce. And honestly, when you're making those and you think, oh, 6 ounces of chicken, that's not very much. That's an entire breast, actually. When you cut that thing up, that's a lot of meat. So don't go thinking you're going to be missing out on your portions, because quite honestly, that was more than enough for my dinner. I wasn't hungry the rest of the night. I actually had to remind myself at 8 o'clock to go get my bar. And I did find myself, I went to bed about 10:15, 10:30, I was still awake, so I made myself come down, and I just ate a bag of the cereal dry. That cereal is not good. I won't be ordering that again. Not again. No, I will definitely be going for some of the new shakes and those chocolate mint bars. The peanut butter honey one, I didn't care for that one as well. So I've got my little journal that I'm keeping day to day, and I'm making notes of what I do and don't like, so that when it comes time to order it, you know, I'll be ready to rock and roll with what I need. All right, well, I've got some furniture to paint and a house to clean and a cake not to eat, so I'm out of here. The weather's beautiful. Hope you're all enjoying your weekend.